There are about 200 immigrants here at the bus station in McAllen that have been released by CBP after finishing the processing situation here. But what Border Patrol agents are saying is that they're getting the influx. So many people are coming here through McAllen that they're having to get agents from other stations to come to the McAllen processing center to help.
It does take manpower from the field.
But it isn't just the Rio Grande Valley that is seeing an influx of immigrants. Several El Paso checkpoints have closed, sending agents who usually staff those checkpoints to help process immigrants instead. And because of the increase of crossings happening throughout the southern border, it's difficult for agents here in the valley to get help from other sectors.
With the high levels of apprehensions that we continue to encounter, we are having to pull resources from other components to include office field operations, receiving assistance from National Guard troops on the ground, and our contracted service providers.
And it isn't just Border Patrol that is being stretched thin. Even the Catholic charities where they're being released is full.
This has been a very long week for us with lots of people crossing.
The immigrants saying it's so full you can barely move inside of the processing centers.
Una lancha de aire.
Martin Bautista is from Honduras and says he crossed the river in a raft with his 17-year-old son. He says he was held for 9 days in CBP custody but was treated well. The increase is drawing national attention. Even Montana Senator John Tester came to visit the processing center in McAllen.
I think it's really obvious a couple things need to happen when we get back to Washington, D.C. First of all, Henry and I need to work to try to get Customs and Border Protection the tools that they need to be able to be successful on the border, whether it's stopping drugs or whether stopping folks that are coming across.
Tester, who is a part of the Homeland Finance appropriation, says Congress needs to help with additional funding. He suggests sending money to Central America in hopes it'll deter crossings.
We've got a problem here, and I don't think it's going to go away unless Congress acts.
Catholic Charity says because they are at capacity, they are sending immigrants to other respite centers across the state of Texas. Today I visited the respite center in McAllen, and the line of immigrants was outside of the door just to get in. Reporting live in McAllen with complete Valley coverage, Sydney Hernandez, CBS 4 Valley at 6.